So in my last video, I showed you how to make this gratitude journal using some of the papers that I have in my Etsy shop. But of course, you can just use a regular notebook for gratitude journaling. Today, I'm going to do a journal entry with you and talk a little bit more about the whys of gratitude journaling, why you do it, how it helps, my journey through it, and how it has changed a lot of things in my life as I've done it. So open your journal to a blank page. Take a moment and rest your hands on your journal and really set an intention of true gratitude. Really feel it in your heart. Really feel grateful for what you are about to write on this page. Gratitude journaling is literally about writing about what makes you happy, what gives you joy, what brings you gratitude. Why do we gratitude journal? Well, it is amazing how much writing something down on a piece of paper can help really solidify it in your brain, really help you remember what it is that you've written. It's a way to shift a negative mindset and thought patterns. Our brains are hardwired for survival. They're constantly scanning for danger, looking for anything that might mean to cause us harm. It's our brain's default setting. But we're in a time now where we don't have to be worried about being eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. So we don't have to have that default setting on anymore. By starting each day with gratitude, it's telling our brains to refocus on looking for positive things throughout the day instead of negative things. Looking for things that we might take for granted or not really see on a day-to-day basis and really being grateful for them. It can be as simple as the warm, cozy feeling of a blanket or your favorite sweater, a genuine smile from a stranger, the sun hitting some moss on a tree. The more your brain learns to focus on looking for the positive, the more beautiful things you are going to see and experience in your life. And the more you will have gratitude for them. It's been proven that gratitude journal can actually help reduce your stress levels because it reduces the epinephrine hormone. It's the hormone that's released during that fight or flight response. And if you aren't in that fight or flight response as much, then your body will start to release things like more dopamine and more serotonin and the positive hormones, which will actually help you sleep. It will help you reduce your stress. It will just give your whole body a little reset and calm down the whole nervous system. It'll help calm your mind and just refocus everything towards the positive instead of the negative. It can also help with self-esteem, especially if you write things down about yourself. Really try to find something every day that you love about yourself, about your body, about your personality, your ideas. You'll start to realize that you're actually pretty badass and your confidence levels will go up. Where your thoughts go, energy flows. So if you are thinking positive things throughout your day, more positive things are going to come to you. But if you're sitting in worry and doubt and fear, then that's what you're going to be attracting, and more of that is going to come, and just it's a never-ending loop. So if you can get your brain out of that loop and into a better mindset of positivity and gratitude, then more of that is going to come into your life, and it just changes everything. So how do you gratitude journal? There are no hard and fast rules to gratitude journaling, except for truly feeling the gratitude. If you just come in and write down a few words and leave, but don't actually feel that gratitude in your heart, it's not going to do as much for you. Really sit with it. Go to a quiet place and really set that intention of thankfulness and gratitude as you're writing. Really feel it in your heart. The more you do that, the more you will feel a change within yourself. I like to make my journal really pretty because I feel that the more pretty it is, the more I'm apt to use it. However, if that's not your vibe, you can just use a plain notebook from the dollar store. It doesn't have to be any kind of special book, just something that you connect to dedicate to writing your gratitude in it. But I like to use things like washi tape and stickers, maybe some dried flowers and leaves. I like to doodle borders, use pencil crayons or colored markers or something like that just to make it pretty. And the act of the doodling and making borders and stuff is also very calming for me. So I kind of like to do that before I even start writing because it lowers any anxiety that I might be feeling at that moment and just kind of calms me down and gets me more into that space where I can truly feel the gratitude. Just breathe into it and really feel it as you're writing. I started gratitude journaling earlier in 2024, about 3 months in, because I was really struggling. I had quit my full-time job as a manager of a restaurant to pursue my art full-time, and I didn't really realize how hard it would be. The art itself wasn't hard, but the financial part of it was really challenging. I'd always had a full-time job. I'd never had to worry about money before. And all of a sudden, every month was a struggle to buy groceries or pay rent, and I had no idea if I was going to be able to do it each month. And I was worried that I'd made the wrong choice, that maybe I couldn't do it. I was so full of self-doubt. And then I started gratitude journaling and realizing how much I actually had in my life. And the more gratitude I started feeling and the more I really got into this practice, the more amazing things just kind of kept happening. I would stop worrying about how I was going to pay rent. And the less I worried about it, the more wonderful little things would happen. I would get, just a couple extra sales in my Etsy shop that month that would just put me at the exact amount of rent that I needed. Or someone would buy me a coffee in the Buy Me a Coffee app that I have on my page. So wonderful people like you often would really come in and kind of save the day. And I'm so grateful for you for doing that. And the less I worried about it, the more I let go of that stress and anxiety, the more random little things would pop up that would help me. And I still have a roof over my head, and I still have food in my fridge, and all the worry was for nothing because I'm fine. I have faith that I can make it as an artist. I really do. And I'm going to work my butt off, that's for sure, but I'm not going to stress about it. And I'm just going to continue to write in my gratitude journal and give thanks for everything that I do have. And I know that everything will work out awesome. And gratitude journaling is a practice like any other practice. You have to keep doing it to really change those negative mindsets in your brain. And if you miss a day or two or even a week, just jump back in and don't beat yourself up because of it. Give yourself some grace, give yourself some compassion, and just start again. Make it something that you want to do, not that you feel you have to do. So I hope that you will give gratitude journaling a try. Gratitude can dramatically change your mindset, your attitude, your outlook on life. So let your happy shine through and find your rainbow every day. I'm so grateful that you chose to click on this video, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm sending you so much love and hugs.